Hi guys. Wow, this is wild to be back on video. It's been so long. This is gonna be really tough. Let me put it out there and say that I'm gonna try and film this without any edits or cuts, because that honestly is one of the reasons why back in the day when I was filming YouTube videos consistently, it would take me so long, even just with one video a week, because I would stress so much about the cuts and the edits. And Raw Beauty Chrissy just posted a video without any cuts and it inspired me to do this. But honestly, I've been thinking about posting for a while now because I really want to get back to YouTube, and that is the whole point of this video. I think I'm going to call this video Starting Over, because I am going to be coming back to YouTube in a whole new genre, and that is booktube. Hopefully you guys are excited about that. I have been loving reading in the past probably 2 years. I've rediscovered my love for reading. I've always been a off and on reader throughout high school and college. It kind of was a time filler, a distraction, but I've never read so much as I have in the past year. And honestly, I didn't know if I was gonna get into this today or not, but it's kind of been almost like therapy for me, reading. It just keeps my mind distracted. My mom was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer last year, and it has been a really hard year. She's doing great now. She's on her second round of chemo. She's starting radiation next week. But yeah, she's feeling good. She's in a good spot. We all feel really lucky in that regards, but it has been very difficult. And also, stress of kids and life and work and all the things. But I love to read, and I have really been enjoying it recently. And I found myself, I got stuck, not stuck, but every book I read, I felt like I had this, it was almost like a homework assignment to Goodreads. I'm like, all right, let me finish this book so I can get back to Goodreads, post my review. And it was such once I clicked that review, it was so satisfying to me. So I just had this thought, you know what, why not come back to YouTube and share the books that I've been loving? And I really feel like there's a need for a more adult, although I don't feel very mature in some of my my speech. Is that what I'm trying to say here? I don't feel like some of these young kids, I say kids, they're kids. 21-year-olds to me is like a kid in my mind. But the way these young generations speak now is so eloquent, and they describe these plot analyses, and they're just so smart in their speech. And I am going to tell you right now, that is not going to be me. I just want to come back to YouTube and tell you if a book is worth reading and if it's good. I feel like back in the day with my YouTube beauty reviews, that was always my thing. I would give you an honest review. I would tell you if the product was worth it, the good things, the bad, but I will put it out there right now. It's not going to be these in-depth reviews, but I really felt, I don't know, I myself felt a need for that online, because everything I've researched, it's just, I want to hear the in-depth analysis and all that. I think that is fun to listen to, but in the long run, I just want to know if a book is worth my time. And I really feel like there's this need for a more of a adult genres. Like, I'm really into women fiction and even historical fiction, which some of these subjects I wouldn't have been caught dead reading 15 years ago. I just read a Kristen Hanna book about the Great Depression during the 1930s. Like, if you would have told me that book was about that subject way back when I was in my 20s, like, heck no, I would not be reaching for that. But I have just been having so much fun with these books, and there's so many YouTubers online that talk about fantasy, and well, I think that genre can be fun. It's just not for me. I know for myself, I need to relate to a book, and fantasy is just not my thing. And I feel like there's a need for just straight up fun women's fiction, domestic drama. I love those kinds of books. Thrillers and mystery reads. I love a good mystery. So if that is your thing, look for some more videos from me. I am so excited. And if it's not your thing, feel free to unsubscribe. I know a lot of you have come here for beauty reviews, and Honestly, I am just so bored with beauty these days. I think I just got to a point where I just found my products, the products that I love, and I don't feel a need to go buy and buy and buy. I just, you know, found what I like, and I'm sticking to it. And yeah, I just got so bored, honestly. And I find myself not even watching beauty videos anymore, and that's all I used to watch. So it has just been a turn of, you know, of I would have cut this all out. This is gonna be really hard for me not to edit this video. It's just, I have new hobbies. I'm older. I turned 40 this year. Yeah, so my new hobbies include reading and plants. I love plants. House plants are my thing. I've actually even started, like, I was thinking about incorporating some like plant tips and stuff, but I'm like, you know what? There's so much of that out there, and I just don't feel like I would have, I don't feel like I have a wealth of knowledge in it yet. So book reviews, I think, will be my thing. So if you're into that, I hope you stick along. And again, if you're here for the beauty and you're just done with that, and you just wanted to see beauty, I get it. But for all my readers out there, I would love to hear what you guys love to read. Share in the comments down below what book you're reading now. And I know I just talked about, I had a little snippet about my mom's journey, the cancer subject in the beginning of the video. If you guys have any positive stories, please feel free to share in the comments, but it never fails when, you know, and I get it, you're trying to relate to somebody, you share your story about what you're going through, and, you know, they share their traumatic story, but it's not a story that helps in any fashion. We went for my mom's biopsy a couple weeks ago, and the nurse in the post-op area, and I get this, again, I'm a nurse, I get how you're trying to relate to somebody, how you're trying to connect with them on an emotional level, but this nurse goes, oh my gosh, pancreatic cancer, it's so tough, I'm really sorry you're going through that. My mom passed away last year of pancreatic cancer. And you're just like looking at her like, all right, not really helpful, not really the encouraging words we want to hear right now. So again, if you feel like you want to share something down below, I'd love to hear it. I'd love all the positivities, but maybe the scary things will just, you know, maybe we'll, I don't know. I just want to hear the positive things, bottom line. So thanks for being here today, and look for more videos in the future from me. And thanks for being here. I really missed YouTube, and I'm excited for the future. So yeah, we're gonna be starting over, and it's gonna be lots of fun. I'm excited. All right, guys, I'll see you guys soon.